Like, I swear to God, I did not pull no trigger at all.
Did you have a gun in your hand?
Yeah, but I did not pull no
You
trigger.
left that part out.
You didn't see them in the video, had them in your
No, I agree with that. I agree that there's a fight.
That's when the gun,
I
didn't pull that shit.
Stop. I see.
Talk to my mom.
I see.
Talk to my mom.
Stop now, stop. No, it's okay. Listen, we're going to settle this, okay? It's okay.
On September 23, 2021, an altercation between a gang of teens in Athens, Georgia, turned deadly. Allegedly, one of the teens pulled out a gun and shot another in the head. A physical confrontation between 15-year-old Quatravis Hull, also known as Bill, and 19-year-old Katorian Cooper quickly turned for the worse. After being pressured by Bill, Cooper reached for his gun but was shot before he could grab it. Bill, the one who fired the gun, went on to take the life of 19-year-old Katorian Cooper, emotionally injuring countless others in the process. Cooper was loved and a well-respected member of the Athens community. He was at the top of his class and had a bright future ahead of him. Panic erupted as blood splattered everywhere, and witnesses flooded county police with 911 calls. Police rushed to the scene, but the damage had already been done.
Jesus! Get the out of the way! Fuck you!
And the shooter, Quatravis Hull, had fled. The race was then on to gather as much evidence as possible and determine what caused him to commit such a horrifying act. This video has never been seen before. Viewer discretion is advised.
Excuse me, ma'am. Who was that to you? Who was that to you?
My boyfriend.
That's your boyfriend? Okay, can you tell me what happened?
Bill, stop him.
Who?
Bill, stop him, friend. Stop him, friend.
What's his name?
Bill.
Bill what?
What's his name, brother? I don't know.
Bill what? Come on, I need
I
that.
don't know it.
What does he look like? What is he?
Dark skin, he got a little box head, little stick.
Black male with short
Short hair.
short dreads or
No,
just
it's not dread, but it's like a little twist kind of.
okay.
But it's not dread, it's just sticking up.
Okay. Suspect information: black male. How tall? About
Short, he's like that.
short black male named Bill, short hair, dreads. What was? Do you remember what he was wearing? Do you remember? Do you know who she's talking about?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know your real name.
Okay, but he goes by Bill.
Come right here.
Okay.
He has black.
What's
Okay. And the black shirt said heel figure and the black pants.
Black shirt, black pants.
And it said heel figure and white letters.
Okay. He's got a black shirt with heel figure and white letters and black pants. Suspect's gonna be a black male wearing all black with white heel figure letters on the shirt. Hold on, wait, ma'am, I know. Stay back here for me. Just stay back here. Just stay back here. Hold on, I know. Come on. What's your name? What's her name?
Demaya.
Did you see which way you ran?
Yeah,
With that?
up there, he came out the building with that way.
Okay. And you did see it? You did see
I
that?
saw him. I was stopping. I'm not lying.
Okay.
Dude, it was two girls pointing at him.
was
One
two
was at
guns?
his chin, the other one was at
Who had
his
the other
head.
gun? Was it two people or was it just him?
It was two people.
There was
over
two
there.
people.
His name was David. David was the second one. Yes, the Porte son, Bill and David. That's their
And
name.
David.
Bill and David.
Okay, what was David?
David had dreads with an orange jacket.
Orange jacket.
Before we reveal the shocking details to this crazy case, due to YouTube's guidelines, we are restricted on what we can show you. And that's why we've created this Patreon community, to show you all the uncensored, explicit, never-before-seen images, and much more. Each case will have its dedicated post, and you'll have full access to uncensored images and videos for each crime. Check the link in the description for more information. Now that the officers had a clear description of the teen, all hands went on deck to find him, but more information came to light. Bill was a 16-year-old high school dropout. He was also known for smoking marijuana and always causing trouble. Some even went as far as to call him talentless and had nothing going for him.
And you did see it? You did see
I
that?
saw him. I was stalking him. I'm not lying. Dude, it was 2 girls pointing at him. One was at his chin, the other one was at his
Who had the other gun? Was it 2 people or was it just him?
It was 2 people.
It was 2 people.
His name was David. David was the second one.
Okay.
Police then had more than one person to apprehend and question. The other suspect was identified as David Devin Richard, who allegedly helped Bill commit the murder and groomed him into doing so. David was known for having gang association and committing violence crimes like this one, and supposedly had previous issues with Quatravis Cooper months prior.
Right there.
That's him. That's the little girl that was crying.
His girlfriend.
This is the crew that was with him. They walked back around and then cut through the courtyard.
This confirmed the officer's suspicions that more than one person was at the scene. With this new information, it was easier to track down and detain the suspects. With Bill apprehended, they could bring him to the station and begin the investigation. However, he said something that would change the investigation completely.
I did it. Like, I swear to God, I did not pull no trigger at all.
Did you have a gun in your hand?
Yeah, but I did not pull no
You
trigger.
left that part out. You had a gun in your hand.
Yeah, I took it from Quatravis because I didn't want them to do it. Tried to stop me.
Why didn't you tell me that?
I forgot.
Turn the laser on too, didn't you?
It was already on when I got it from. I was trying to stop them. Because they both had it. They were trying to shoot each other.
Okay. Let me ask you this. I need you to be honest with me.
Yes, sir.
Did it accidentally go off?
No, sir. The gun I grabbed from Quatravis was never fired. And I sighted down the left.
Where is it?
I sighted down.
Where did you put it?
I put it back in the building.
Where?
I sighted on the ground. Like, after the gunshot went off, I blacked out. I sighted down there. It wasn't me though. But like, I heard it. I looked at the gun. I just sighted down. And I just walked off. But I never shot nobody. Ever. That's my cousin. Why would I shoot my cousin? Never shot. Like, I swear to God, I never shot.
We've looked at the footage, we've talked to witnesses.
Do y'all mind if I see the footage?
I'm gonna pull the footage up.
Because like, I never shot him. Like, I swear to God, I never shot him.
Not only did Bill completely deny that he was responsible for the shooting, but he also pretended that no one even got hurt, although the CCTV footage clearly showed he was there during the altercation. The fact that he felt the need to pretend to be completely innocent would downplay any of his future statements. To solve this mystery, detectives decided to conduct interviews with witnesses who were at the scene on the day of the shooting. As the case unfolded, detectives unraveled disturbing secrets. For now, the police needed to speak with witnesses on the scene to better understand the story from the point of view of those who saw it directly. First, detectives spoke to Demya Hood, who shared the gruesome and horrifying details of watching the shooting happen in real time.
Okay, so tell me what happened.
We went to the camera, she went there soon, and she went there, so we was walking out the building. I was walking ahead of him, and I saw him back there talking to his friend. And then I just saw David walking towards the building, but I didn't really think nothing. But he wasn't looking, he was still talking to somebody else.
Who was he talking to?
Well, I don't know his name.
Do you know a nickname or anything?
And I saw him and David talking. I went to tell him to come.
Was that who he was talking to? Was David, or is it?
David
Is that the
walked
friend
up-
who you're talking about? Okay.
David's not his friend. David walked up to him.
As you guys were leaving, were you still upstairs or were you downstairs?
Down. And then I turned around and I told him to come on because I had to use the bathroom. So I was trying to pull him and David was still standing in front of him. And I just saw David go like this with his gun. And I stepped in front of him. I was like, what you doing? And I was like, babe, come on, just come on, babe. And he was trying to walk off with me. But David was still like clutching his gun in front of him and stuff. David pulled it out and David pushed me and I was like, get the fuck out the way. And so I'm telling him to stop. I was like, just stop. David was gonna go. I was scared to pull Quatravis. And then
Take your time.
looked up. I just saw Bill with Quatravis gun. Quatravis and David was right. David had a gun first, pointing at Quatravis. So they was wrestling like Quatravis was trying to get it out his face. And he, for a second, he got it out his face, like it was at the ground. But he was in front of David, and David was around him, holding him. You know, they was wrestling over it. So David started holding him down. That's when I looked over, and I saw Bill go like this. It's like Bill didn't know what to do. He looked at me, when Bill looked at me, I couldn't say stop, because he just pulled the trigger too fast. He was just like this. And I saw the green beam come on. He just fired. And then,
So
I didn't know.
he took aim with the laser and then he fired?
Yeah, like, he stood there, like, thought about, I'm finna shoot him, because he sat there, turned that beam on, and pulled the trigger. This was planned, like, he didn't, it's not no, oh, he just shot on accident or nothing. He aimed, clicked the side, and cut the beam off, and shot. And I didn't know which one got shot at first, because both their head was to the side. I just saw David just drop Quatravis like that. He put his head over, walked off, and Bill took off running. He picked his leg up and took off running.
Did they say anything?
No, they just ran. And I looked, and I saw Quatravis bleeding. And I didn't know where he was from, so the police picked him up.
Based on what witnesses were saying, Bill shot and killed Cooper, and they believed it was all planned. It was clear based on the CCTV recording that Bill did indeed commit the shooting. However, his reasoning remained uncertain. If the detectives determined Cooper unnecessarily attacked Bill, he could plead self-defense and most likely win. But if detectives could determine Bill acted erratically after being confronted, then self-defense was less plausible, and he would be facing murder charges. Based on Damia's story, Bill was painted as a cold-blooded killer who showed no remorse. However, Shelia told a story of self-defense, but was this enough reason to shoot him in the head?
When you got in the car and you was asking him about the gun, did you ask him about the incident that happened?
He said I did ask him about that. He basically told me it was self-defense.
Okay. Did he go into any details?
He said he was, in the apartment complex, he said he was walking towards the back by the candy lady that sells snacks, and he saw the boy, because a couple of months, David had gotten into an altercation at a bar downtown, and he was jumped on by a group of boys, him and his friends.
Jumped on by the boy that was at?
Yes, the boy that was at the
apartment. So your son and the boy that he saw at the apartment complex, the one that got shot, him and David had an altercation at a bar downtown. Do you know what bar or when that might have happened? Was a report filed or anything that you know of?
Okay, well, David, he did get arrested for disorderly conduct. Okay. Because I guess he was intoxicated, and he got out the next day on his own recognizance. However they pronounce it. Yeah, so he did get out on that. And,
so that the day he got locked up with disorderly conduct, that was the day he got into the argument?
Yeah, well, it happened like Saturday night going into Sunday morning.
I got you. Same period of time.
The same period of time, and he did get out like 8 or 9 that morning. Okay. He was able to sign himself out. But yeah, so he said he was going to the candy lady, walking towards one of the other buildings in the back of the apartment complex, and he saw the boy saw him, and he said the boy was like, what's up, dude, come here, or something like that. And so David said as he got closer, he saw that the boy had a weapon in his pocket, and he had his hand on it. So David was like, dude, what you doing? What words was exchanged, I have no idea. So David said at that point he felt threatened because he saw the weapon, he saw the boy hand on the handle or whatever the case is. And he said, so at that point, he went in his, I don't know if he had the weapon in his shirt or his pocket, I don't know. But he said that he went for it. And he said at that point,
David went for his.
Yeah, and he said that at that point the boy tried to grab his weapon and pull it out, and they went to struggling, tussling over the firearm. David, from what he told me, that the boy pulled the trigger, and that's when he got shot.
The detectives needed more evidence to figure this out accurately. Shelia's story didn't quite align with other witnesses' claims or speculations that Bill pulled the trigger in self-defense and that Cooper was threatening him first. With this in mind, detectives took a different approach, interviewing Bill's mom and searching the vehicle.
Detective Black said if you're able to provide us with any information
if you've got names, you said something like someone had said that they saw it. Listen, we will talk to any witnesses that are around.
any video they have.
But you yourself were saying that you're hearing in Bethel Homes that he did it. So it doesn't sound like it's a shock. It sounds like both boys probably were involved in.
Yeah, well, people kept calling me saying, I don't know. People just kept calling me saying that he did it.
Yeah. And, you know, listen, he admitted to having a gun and having a gun in his hands.
Yeah.
So here's the thing. I just want to be honest with you. We've got to search through the car to make sure there's no evidence in there, just to make sure there's no gun.
Oh, you fine. You can search my car.
So we're going to do that real quick, and then we're going to let you be on your way. And is there anybody at all you can think of right now who we should talk to about this that said that they saw it?
No, I don't know that.
Because if there's anyone that can help them out, I mean, we don't want to put stuff on people if they didn't do it. Yes, ma'am. We got a bunch of cash in here. I'm gonna hand her. Another one. I want to hand you your cash so it doesn't get shuffled around.
They're trying to say that Bill.
Got it.
They'll
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. We won't have test results back that quickly. We will not have test results back that quickly.
And how long would it take for them to come back?
That could take some time.
Okay, when they come back, if it didn't, it's not here, will he get out?
Ma'am, that's not definitive, and it doesn't defeat witnesses who identified him as shooting him. So the lead detective is.
No, this is my brother. I'm trying to.
Yeah, well, so the lead detective, which would be Detective Harrison, would ultimately make the decision over what charges, but I would imagine it would be at the minimum tonight, aggravated assault and aggravated battery.
Yeah, I know that. I'm trying. Can you explain to my brother
how we come to those charges?
Yes.
Based off of basically the totality of what we have in the investigation right now, there's probable cause to charge him based off of witness statements and video and things like that.
You heard them.
The strongest thing right now is eyewitnesses that said they watched him put the laser on the side of his head and then pull the trigger, and then picked him out of a lineup and said that is the person who shot Quatravis in the head.
Oh, you said somebody in the lineup?
Yes, ma'am. We did present lineups. He was identified out of the lineup.
Quatravis?
Yes, ma'am.
And
he did admit to having a gun tonight.
He did admit to have a gun tonight.
And he did admit pointing it. I tried to ask him, is it possible that it accidentally went off?
Oh, so
right?
He said that he did point the gun?
Yeah. I tried to give him an out and say, hey, was it an accident that maybe you came up and maybe, you know, it goes off. You didn't expect it. Yeah. He said, no, I didn't shoot. He said the other guy shot while they're struggling for the gun. The problem is the evidence does not match that. The shot is to the back kind of side of the head.
Yeah.
And is not consistent with the story that he's giving as they're fighting kind of underneath the chin. How do you get shot here if a gun is here?
I understand what you're saying.
So
but
that's
y'all almost done.
That's just kind of, yes, we are almost done. That's just kind of where we are right now.
The charges at that moment were just aggravated assault and battery. But when the truth about the horrors of the case came to light, it would get much worse. With this new information, the officers decided to search the houses of both David and Bill.
Clark County Police Department! Clark County Police! Anybody inside? Announce yourself!
That's the one area I did not clear good on the left. That's clear.
Got a kitchen. get him his jacket. Just so you know,
Okay.
when I was walking through here, all those pillows stacked up fell, and there's a phone underneath them.
Okay. And I. I need to talk with his mom. So I'm fixing to send her your way. Just stay there and you'll have your way. That'll work out for you.
This jacket, dude? Good, you want me to zip it up? Good.
Yeah, I thought you guys were still down there. So.
That's where everything took place today, so. I've been status 10 since like 6 or earlier. Alright, you mind taking them to East? Alright, I'll walk down with you and then I'm gonna do the mile walk to my car.
We'll swap handcuffs too.
Okay.
However, nothing significant was found in David's apartment, and he was later brought in for questioning. The same couldn't be said for Bill.
Hey, it's Detective Black. I meant to ask you before you left, because you're going back home, right?
Yes, but I'm still sitting outside.
Okay. Is there anyone in the apartment?
No.
Okay. We're going to have to do a search of the apartment.
How long is it going to be? I've been sitting outside for hours.
Well, and that's what I was going to ask you. Do you want us to get a search warrant, or would you like to do a consent form and consent to the search?
As long as y'all don't tell my hustle.
I mean, we've got a search for a gun.
Okay,
so
just come. Y'all can search me out a warrant. I don't care. I've been searching for my apartment.
I understand. Okay.
Yeah, y'all just come on. I don't care.
Okay, I understand. Thank you.
With this confirmation, the officers carried out a search of the residence.
No, I'm good.
Let's see if she says.
Okay.
She said no to people.
Athens Clark County Police, if you're inside, announce yourself. Search warrant. Athens Clark County Police, if you're in here, announce yourself.
Police department, you're upstairs. Make your presence known.
Not yet. I'm checking under the bed. Clear in here.
The lights are on, I'm bidding up. All good.
Okay.
Oh, look out, so we're clear up here. Did she say which one's his room by any chance, or? Okay.
She said he was her oldest son, right? So, yeah, she had mentioned that he was her oldest son, so either he's got his own room or...
This is a unicorn bedspread. That still could be a possibility.
Could be his.
Upstairs. About to close?
Yeah. Whose driver's license?
It's,
Oh.
gotta fill it out to get close. Has she been getting my copies? I gave it to her to call. Told her if we took anything, I'd give her anything. We take anything? Anything? No. Call it, we good? Yep.
However, just like David, nothing was found that could link the shooting to him. Detectives later went on to interview a few more witnesses, all with the same general story, that Bill was a cold-blooded killer. However, people lie, and those who were friends with anyone injured at the scene would obviously remain biased against Bill and could omit any information that didn't get caught on CCTV footage. With that, they sat Bill himself down and prepared to confront him on the piles of evidence they had gathered against him to determine whether or not all of these stories were true.
Today, Bill?
Well, I got out of school, went with my friend, went to his house, and we went to Brookside, and then I got dropped off in Bethel. And I was walking around too, and I walked to the back, and I was in the building for like 5 minutes, and they got to arguing. Two people got into it. I only know Keatorian's name.
Okay, so you know Keatorian. And what about the other guy?
I don't know.
Okay, so what happened during that?
Him and the other guy got to arguing, and then next thing you know, I just seen the gun, and it went off. I blacked out and ran.
Let's kind of back that up a little bit in much detail. This other guy, you know Keatorian, obviously we know who he is. Can you describe this other guy who he's arguing with?
I don't remember, I just remember he was light skinned, that's it.
Okay, any hairstyle?
I think dread.
Okay, so were they long or short?
Like medium.
Okay. Do you mind if I see what shirt you're wearing underneath there? Okay, so he'll figure, okay.
It may seem strange for the detective to ask what t-shirt he was wearing, but this would later be crucial in solving the case.
So, was anyone with Keatorian?
He was with some girls.
Okay, do you know who
I
they
think
are?
he was with his girlfriend.
so his girlfriend.
Cause we was in their house, and then we had walked outside, and that when all that stuff happened.
Okay. So where were you guys at? Were you guys were in the house together?
I don't remember that location. I just know it's in the rent office building.
Okay, the rent office building. And then you guys, did you go somewhere from there?
They was like we was finna walk around.
Okay. Where did you go?
I was walking with him.
Okay, so you were walking with him. Where'd y'all go to?
We walked to the back, and then that's when that happened.
So you walked to the back. Tell me how that happened, how that starts.
Like, we were just in the house, and we were bored, and they were like, y'all trying to walk around. Then we walked to the back, and we were down there for 5 minutes. Well, I was, and I was smoking the junk. And after I got done smoking, like, I don't know, I just heard arguing. When I looked up, they was just arguing, and they was just fighting over the gun and junk. Then it just went off. That's when I blacked off.
Where were you smoking?
That's when I blacked off and run.
Where were you smoking?
In another building, like, and
So you weren't over there. So were you walking back and you saw the argument, or did you hear it and go out and look, or how did that happen?
Yeah, like, I was just backing back because I seen the gun, then I just heard a shot. I blacked out and ran.
Well, let's back off a little bit because you said you're smoking and then they're arguing.
I'm talking about, look, I was smoking, then I walked down there, and I was chilling, listening to music, and I took my headphones off, then they was arguing.
Okay, so you finished when you were walking back, and that's when you see him arguing.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's arguing with a guy. You said he had dreads. Can you describe what he was wearing?
I blacked out.
So it was Quatravis, his girlfriend, and another girl.
Yeah.
What were they doing during that argument? Was it just like a yelling match, or?
Yeah. Then they pulled out the gun, then when I got scared. Then I walked up, then I walked back. Then I heard a gunshot, and I just blacked out and ran.
Who pulled the gun out?
The dude who shot keeps on.
Okay. Do you know who that is?
This marked the start of Bill's string of lies during the interview. Bill did shoot the gun used to kill Cooper, which was later retrieved. However, he claimed he was completely innocent and a bystander, which belittled any of his further statements.
And could you kind of give me any details about what was going on at that time?
I don't really know. I was smoking and I was listening to music. When I took my headphones off, I seen somebody arguing.
I mean, like, were they punching each other?
No, like, they were just arguing. Then they pulled out a gun, then this one.
Okay.
Bill thought that repeatedly stating he was smoking would actually help his case, but he was in for a rude awakening. This led to more charges, such as underage smoking.
Quatravis, is that the guy you said had dreads?
Yeah.
Can you give me a really good description of him, thinking back?
Not really. How?
You think you'd be able to identify him if you saw a picture of him?
I don't know. Well, I really don't remember because I blacked out. Like, I never seen nothing like this happen.
Would you mind taking a look at some pictures and seeing if you recognize him? Okay. Let me work on getting what's called a lineup, and let me get those, and I'll bring them in here, and we'll see if you recognize them out of any of those pictures. If you don't, you don't. If you do, you do. So give me just a second.
This was a smart tactic used by the detective. By getting Bill to feel like he was innocent, made it more likely he would open up and confess.
Just have you print your name here and sign right there. Yes, sir. If do you know how to do an actual signature? All right, well, you just do your thing. It's a shame they don't teach that anymore. And Auntie, if you can come sign just as a witness. Right there. Yeah. Left-hander. All right. I'll let you look through all those. They're kind of sticky because you have those white out, so just pull. Don't recognize any of them.
Notice how Bill felt there was no need to provide a detailed description of the alleged killer. This did not help his case and painted him as unreliable and untrustworthy. This would later become a significant part of solving the case. After over an hour of interrogation, the police decided to take another approach. Love true crime? Get deeper into the mystery with my exclusive newsletter. Behind-the-scenes stories, fresh cases, and all the details you crave, straight to your inbox. Check the link in the description.
You know, there's a ring camera literally right there too. So in addition to the neighborhood cameras that point at the breezeways that literally see everything, and let's be honest, your shirt's pretty noticeable.
Again, notice how the detectives mentioned the shirt he was wearing.
Okay. Is there anyone else out there wearing a Hilfiger shirt? Listen. Bill, I understand you're young. I understand that young people sometimes they react.
I swear. Did y'all watch the camera?
Yeah, that's why I'm having this conversation. Bill, I need you to tell me I need you to make some sense of this, because you don't want other people to paint a picture about what happened, or to just look at a video and just go off of what they see on a video, because that video looks real bad and it's real clear. They need to understand what your mindset was and why things happen how they happen.
They don't like each other. But I don't know him, but I just know.
But you know the guy with the dreads. You don't know him?
I've seen him before, but I don't know him.
You've hung out with him before.
Not him.
What's his name?
Who?
Guy with dreads.
I haven't hung out with him. I don't know.
So if we go through and we start pulling old video that's out there, we'll never see you guys walking together, hanging out together, chilling out. Never at all.
He probably like one time I was seeing him with some dice before. That's it.
Why'd you shoot him?
I did.
You did?
I did it.
You're on video.
I did it. Like, I swear to God, I did not pull no trigger at all.
Did you have a gun in your hand?
Yeah, but I did not pull no trigger.
You left that part out. You had a gun in your hand.
Yeah, I took it from Quatravis because I didn't want them to do it.
Okay.
Tried to stop it.
Why didn't you tell me that? Turn the laser on too, didn't you?
It was already on when I got it from. I was trying to stop it. And they pulled up. They were trying to shoot each other.
Okay. Let me ask you this. I need you to be honest with me. Did it accidentally go off?
This was another smart tactic used by the detective to manipulate suspects like Bill to confess to their crime as being an accident. It made them downplay the severity of the crime, making them feel more comfortable confessing as they thought they would get off lighter.
I shot it down the left.
Where is it?
I shot it down.
Where did you put it?
I put it back in the bill.
Where?
I shot it on the ground. Like, after the gunshot went off, I blacked out. I shot it down there. It wasn't me though. But like, I heard it. I looked at the gun. And I just shot it down. And I just walked off. But I never shot nobody. Ever. And that's my cousin. Why would I shoot my cousin?
It's pretty clear on the camera, Bill.
I never shot him. Like, I
I
swear to God, I never shot him.
Y'all already got the footage back?
We've looked at the footage and we've talked to witnesses.
Do y'all mind if I see the footage?
I'm not going to pull the footage in here.
Because like, I never shot him. Like, I swear to God, I never shot him.
And we've also got witnesses who've actually saw it and identified you.
You can even ask Big Baby. I did not shoot no gun.
Who's Big Baby?
His girlfriend, sister. I think this is his girlfriend, sister, cousin, one of them. I did not shoot no gun. I swear to God, I didn't.
Why does David say you shot him?
I don't know. I ain't shoot.
You know David did, right?
I just shot David. I don't know. Like,
Well, hold on. If you don't know him, then how do you know you shot dice with him?
Like, I don't see him.
David was the guy who was there fighting with him, right?
Again, the detective took another approach.
Here's where you want me to believe all these things, but I keep confronting you with these things and catching you in lies. And here's where it makes it look real bad. And you keep telling me, well, I'm not lying, except about this thing.
The detectives were running out of tactics to use to catch Bill slip up. But after this tactic, they finally cracked him by using witness statements to intimidate Bill, making him think they had substantial evidence against him.
Gosh, God, I didn't shoot nobody. I never harmed nobody.
Listen, I'm not saying you're a bad person.
I'm trying to look, but how did my name even...
Listen, you're asking yourself how did my name get it, but you just admitted the one being there, 2, having a gun.
But I didn't shoot.
Hold on. 3, admitting that you do in fact know the guy with the dreads who you just looked at pictures of and said you didn't recognize him. You admit that's the guy who's
Who?
David.
That's David?
You tell me.
Who is David? Which one is David?
Notice how every time he was confronted about the evidence, he felt the need to elaborately explain he didn't do it, but got caught in his own string of lies.
Was David there?
Who's David?
The guy we were just talking about with the dreads.
I never seen David in the pictures. That's not David. I never seen David.
The guy you shoot dice with, was that the guy he was fighting?
Yes.
Okay. So the guy you shoot dice with, named David.
But I didn't
with
see
dreads. Okay, that's fine. With dreads. You just admit that you knew him, but you just sat here telling me you had no idea who he is. You've never seen him.
Again, another lie. The CCTV footage clearly showed David and Bill together moments before the murder, but in the interview, Bill seemed to have no clue who or how David looked. This would be a crucial moment in the case, as Bill seemed to be deceitful.
Who's David?
The guy we were just talking about with the dreads.
I never seen David in the pictures. That's not David. I never seen David.
The guy you shoot dice with, was that the guy he was fighting?
Yes.
Okay.
Notice how Bill tried to put the blame on the detective for his web of lies. This showed that he didn't accept the blame and put it on others, making it harder to believe his story.
Y'all making me get caught up in lies.
However, that was not what happened. The autopsy reports showed he was shot near the back of the head, which made Bill's story nearly impossible to be.
I will not say that he's not a good kid. First off, I'm not going to say.
In the video, look. Look.
Okay.
When I was there, when I took out my headphones, they was arguing. He had him in the chokehold like this. They were fighting for the gun. He tried to grab it and went off. That's when I shot the gun down and I ran off. Like they was fighting for it. They both had it. It was Tookie touring Chandler. Like this. They both had it. They both were fighting for it. Then I just heard it go off. That's when I shot the touring gun down and walked off.
I wish that's how it looked in the video.
You didn't see them in the video, had them in your
No, I agree with that. I agree that there's a fight.
That's when the gun went.
I think we also need to talk about how the laser gets turned on.
It was already known.
Gets brought to somebody's head, and then the trigger gets pulled.
I didn't pull the trigger. I didn't pull the trigger.
We're not. Listen, I understand that and I get that, but we're not in the business of showing the evidence that we've got that it'll be shown at trial. I'll be happy to get your mom in here because that's what you asked. Have a seat. Have a seat.
Talk to my mom.
Stop. It's okay. Don't chill out, please. It's okay. It's okay. No, it's okay. Listen, we're gonna settle this, okay? It's okay.
Settle
Please don't settle this. Come on, baby. Don't get upset. Listen, I got you, okay? Listen, baby, please, okay? I told you I got you.
You guys want to go out and get nobody.
You told me you didn't do it, baby. It's okay, y'all. Please don't hurt me. Don't hurt me. We're gonna get through this, dude. We're gonna get through it. I would like to see this video. I would like to see this video. I do not believe this.
After a few more tantrums and much more lies, the interview would conclude.
Well, y'all can't show me the video.
Yeah, I think we just need to stop the interview and just see what we need to do about an attorney, because this is going the wrong way, and I don't even know what's going on, but.
Yeah.
Well, no, bro.
She's right outside. Let's let her come in and y'all can hang out. Obviously, at this point, he is not free to leave.
Yeah, I would kill myself.
No, that's what I told you. Just, the truth sets you free, so you just keep telling them the truth. They can't make you admit to something you didn't do. Just, if you know in your heart, the only thing you gotta do is tell the truth. That's all.
Don't worry about nobody coming out.
But you gotta tell the truth.
But no, I know I didn't do it. And TT, look, TT, this way it's gonna tell the truth. Keturrian had a 40. Keturrian had a 40. And the 40 never went on.
Don't have any further questions, so y'all just, we'll leave you guys to it.
They got evidence bill.
It's a video.
You can't hang around with the wrong people. I keep telling you this. You keep saying you didn't do it. Got video. It said
I didn't do it.
I
did not do it.
Yeah.
No, for real, Mom. I hope he survived, but I didn't do it.
I said they got a picture of that other boy too.
That's what they did.
Yeah. So they finna talk to some other boys. So
That boy David, but they said they identified as you did.
that boy David told.
I just ain't gonna tell, cause I don't want nobody looking for me.
You didn't tell me. You finna, you not going
So the
home.
boy I told. That's what they said. That boy said Duke did.
Bill, you didn't tell me. You not finna go home.
I said that what it is. He taking up for somebody.
You not finna go home,
Yeah,
Bill.
and some good before we came out.
You not finna go home.
Tell me the truth. Did you do it?
These people got you messed up in your head. You not finna go home.
So you just tell them the truth. You gonna have to tell them the truth, boo. You gonna have to.
You got, I'm pregnant, and then you gonna be stressed out. Like, I don't understand.
What I'm cheering at? Outside, the girl don't do it, please don't. We'll get through it.
Yeah, why? Bill, who did it, Bill?
I don't think he did, Quinte.
David did it, I did not.
Well, you didn't tell these folks David did it.
Yeah, you gonna have to
You
tell
finna
them.
go to jail.
Tell them folk the truth. You talking about you don't know
They said he did. I don't know, Mom.
Cause I don't think they did it.
What did he not talking?
That's what I'm saying. You better tell these folk the truth.
They don't go to jail with somebody else. Yeah, please.
You better tell these folk what happened.
I just told
If this
him.
what I told you did, you better tell the
TT,
truth.
I swear to
I
God,
told you before we
the
came
second
right
time I
here.
just
Tell
told
the
him.
truth.
First of all, you should not have ran. You should not have ran. Grandma want to see you. You should not have ran. These folks thinking I picked you up. I'm at home.
No, he told him I came and picked him up when he called me. We came
You,
straight out here.
if you didn't do it, you need to
We
tell
left
them.
up and off and came
No, I
straight
just
out
trying to
here.
tell these folk racy, they not listening.
No, you gonna have to calm down for one and just tell
Tell
the
them to
truth.
come here, bro.
Just tell the truth.
Hello? They keep saying they got evidence and so that it's you the shooter.
They won't show that. They said that on video. I want to see it.
Okay, he said that he didn't. Can you show me evidence that he did something? Because he said he did not do it.
I understand what he
said.
said.
Y'all just arrest him. Because if he's not admitting to it, I would like to see some kind of evidence. Because that's a serious accusation. If he's saying he didn't do
Well, who
it,
did
somebody
it?
else did.
If you didn't do it, who did
I
it?
just told you who did.
Did you tell them?
Why?
He's asked for a lawyer, so.
I don't want nobody coming looking for me.
Yeah, but
David did it. David did it. David did it. That's what y'all want to hear. David shot him. I just told you
I
to.
can't
Yeah,
ask
and
any
everybody
questions.
got
Said
the
lawyer.
phone saying that. Well, Bill, I don't know what to do, baby. I don't know what to say. I love you. I don't know what else to do. All I can do is just go home and cry myself her out. I don't know.
Oh, because he,
You can't hang with
And I never asked for a lawyer.
If you can't hang with these wrong people. These folks not your friends.
But I agree. You didn't, but she said that she felt like you guys needed a lawyer.
Yeah,
So
we
I
don't
can't-
know what happened.
yeah, well, see, we don't know what
I,
happened.
and I get it.
you know,
And
yeah.
I totally get it. I'm just,
So I just asked
I
for
don't-
some video, some kind of proof, evidence that y'all are gonna just charge.
like I said, all the evidence would be
Okay,
presented.
y'all doing all this. I'm gonna be able to go in my house when I get back home.
house.
Yeah. Where's your home? Is it Carver?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't see why you wouldn't be able
They
to.
want to. I'm still standing outside.
Okay. That may be one of the locations. Probably one of the locations you're looking at doing a search warrant.
Yeah, but for what y'all looking for? There's not nothing there.
The guns.
What, Bill? What gun?
Nothing there.
You going down for somebody else, Bill. You all listen.
I just told them, Mom.
It don't matter. They say they got videos and shit that you did.
I just told them. I just told them what kind
They
of.
saying they got a ring camera and all that, and that.
Well, there's also witnesses that actually were there and saw it as well. So.
Why you don't know I did not shoot? Keep telling
Well, okay,
me.
Bill, give me her. I'm gonna go. That's not gonna do. Don't worry about it. We'll get it. Okay.
Okay, we'll go get you an attorney. Just remember, if you didn't do it.
Yeah, I hope y'all got evidence and stuff that he did it. Y'all doing all this.
I swear to God, they
Did
he die?
Show us proof.
Not yet, but he will.
For one, you're not charged with murder because he's not gone yet. Okay?
But I never shot nobody. Why am I being
I
arrested?
can't hear.
Do you have another person you're gonna interview?
We'll probably have other people we will interview. Yes, ma'am.
But you trying to say saying that y'all got videos that he did.
I'm saying that we have probable cause to arrest him on these charges. Yes, ma'am. We've talked to witnesses. We've reviewed video.
Yeah, you have a video that he did.
Okay, ma'am. We've talked
In the
to
video,
witnesses.
Mom.
We've
In the
reviewed
video. In the video, he had him choked out like this, Mom. He had him choked out.
Snoop told me that the boy and the boy David, the boy Red, and the other boy was scuffing on the ground, and the boy David shot him.
See, that's what everybody else said.
And that's what I just told them.
They called him Red.
If you would like to provide us with any other names that we can talk to, we will be happy to talk to them.
There's a lot of people over there were saying it when I came over there.
If you can provide us any names, we'll be happy to talk to them.
All these folks out here laughing.
We're going to try to get the evidence. We'll try to get that ring before you see if we can get it ahead of time. Because I don't think he should be charged if he was hanging with somebody, if that's what really happened.
He only be with the boy.
Because sometimes, if he told the officer he didn't know the boy, he seen him one time shooting dice or something.
Yeah, he only be with
But
the
it's
boy.
like, he don't want to tell on the guy, but the guy done put it on him. And it's like, how can you be charged with murder if somebody's not passed away yet? You know, it's
Well, like I
it's
said,
really confusing.
there won't be a murder charge until he passes, but my understanding is he is brain dead and he will die.
Well, I already got somebody else in
And once that happens,
don't cry,
then
Bill.
it becomes a
Just
homicide.
keep your head up, okay?
You know the truth.
Don't worry about it. I'm gonna get you a lawyer.
You know the truth.
You just need to stop hanging around the wrong people. People not your friend. I try to tell you that. You just gotta stay strong, okay? I'm gonna stay strong too.
You know, I'll say it like this: we can only go by the evidence that we have. I wasn't there. This detective wasn't
Did you
there.
write down that I told
Okay.
you it was a 40? Remember the gun that you told me had was a Smith?
Smith & Wesson 40.
Yeah.
So I can only go by what the evidence is presented, and
So where you
tell
going
you
to? You going to YDC?
at this point in time there is probable cause to show that he did shoot that boy. Or I guess he's over 18, so that man that he did shoot Qatar.
So y'all, where he's going to YDC?
Oh yeah, he would be held on this. There's not going to be.
But it'll be juvenile, right?
He would be held at remanded to YDC.
He be able to call home?
I'm sure they put him on the phone, yeah.
But notice his difference in tone between the start and the end of the interrogation. Clearly, he feels like something went wrong, and those emotions would carry directly into his trial. The prosecution laid out its case, calling Quatravis Hull to testify. Hull described the events leading to Cooper's death, insisting he was caught up in a dangerous situation he couldn't control. Surveillance footage showed a chaotic scene at Bethel Midtown Village, where Hull denied firing the fatal shot, claiming it was Richard who pulled the trigger. Despite Hull's plea for a first offender sentence, which would have wiped his record clean if completed, Judge Lisa Lott denied it, emphasizing the severity of the crime. The jury's verdict was swift. Hull was found guilty of his involvement in the murder. Public reaction was split. Some believed Hull's actions were reckless but understandable under the circumstances, while others, convinced by the evidence, saw him as a manipulative participant in a cold-blooded killing. The court's decision was final. On the 1st of October 2021, Hull was sentenced to 15 years, and conditions including no contact with Cooper's family or gang members. His fate now hangs on his testimony at David's upcoming trial, where the truth of that fateful day may finally come to light.